yeah, it's paint white, and in the camera, it seems like just nothing on the surface. But if you pay attention to it, there's several lines that were cut through, and we just faced some light paper on the backside. So once I turn on the light, you can see the white lines here, and it is very soft. It is not shiny. So I think it is really cute. So I think I can just let it do the live stream with me together. So today we are using the Ultra Laser Master 3 Lite. Okay, so Titi, would you please help me find the Engrave platform? Yes. Okay, very thank you. So some of you may know much more about the Ultra Laser Master 3, right? So for Ultra Laser Master 3, its engraving area is 400 millimeters by 400 millimeters. Its maximum speed can reach 20,000 millimeters per minute, and it has several safety measures and with many accessories such as the extension keys, the YRC, YRR, and the foldable feet. But for the Ultra Laser Master 3 Lite, yes, you know, it is a light version. So some function may not see on this machine. So let me introduce to you. For the engraving area, the Ultra Laser Master 3 Lite, it is okay. It's the same as the Ultra Laser Master 3. The same one as 400 millimeters by 400 millimeters. And its engraving speed can only reach 15,000 millimeters per minute. It is 5,000 millimeters per minute slower than the Ultra Laser Master 3. And it also has less safety function because you see there's no emergency stop button, no safety lock, but we still have many safety measures to protect yourself, but it is not as much as the Ultra Laser Master 3 do, and that's for the safety measures. What's more, for the accessories that can be chose, I think, let me see. Okay, here. So some of you guys may know that our Ultra Laser Master 3 has an accessory called the foldable feet. It can lift the machine up and it is combined to the machine itself. But for this one, the Ultra Laser Master 3 Lite, it doesn't have an official foldable feet. You can only lift it up by yourself, and we made these kind of legs by using these 3D printers. So you can always use several books or bricks to lift it up. Make sure it is stable and firmly stayed on the surface. So everything is okay. You don't want your object to be moved, and once it moved, the picture will be very hard to see. It won't be perfect, right? Because the picture will just move around. So that is for the accessories. Instead of the foldable feet, also it doesn't have extension keys. That means it only has 400 millimeters by 400 millimeters engraving area and do not have much more. If you got higher needs, bigger needs, you may still need to choose the Ultra Laser Master 3 for a bigger engraving area. But I think 400 millimeters by 400 millimeters is quite big enough because if you are just small business or some handcraft lover, 400 millimeters by 400 millimeters always can suit your needs. So that is for the Ultra Laser Master 3 Lite. That depends on your budget and your needs. If your budget is enough, you can just always choose Ultra Laser Master 3. But if you just want to try the laser engraving, or you just do not want to use too much money to just have a try, the Ultra Laser Master 3 Lite is always suitable for you because it is quite cheap. It is cheaper than the Ultra Laser Master 3. What's more, for yes, by the way, the Y accessory rolly chuck and the Y accessory rolly roller are both usable for the Ultralaser Master 3 Lite. So it is kind of the Ultralaser Master 3 Lite thing. It's almost like the Ultralaser Master 3, but with less power, less speed, and not so that much accessories to use. So I think that is to say, if you got more professional needs, you have to choose the Ultralaser Master 3 because it can offer higher quality, higher speed, faster speed, but they're using the same 10-watt laser module. So that depends on your needs. It is all acceptable. So that's a brief introduction to the Ultralaser Master 3 LE. If you want to know more specific statistics or information about this machine, you can always ask our sales to send it to you. You can just type it on the comment area. So that's for the Ultralaser Master 3 Lite. In this week, we're gonna try some, yes, you can already see here, we prepared so many ceramic things. Some of you may know the week before last week, we tried, we just start a live stream that the theme is testing materials and yeah, with the picture of constellation here. So at that time, we tried one ceramic plate like this one. So it is covered with color paper and then do the engraving work. So that means it is not original color, right? This plate is totally white. And so this time we want to try some original color thing like this plate and this mark. So if we got time, we will try this mark. So I'm really curious about this one because you see, it is really beautiful blue plate and it is not printed this color. This color is not printed. It is bone on its body. It is when this plate was made, it just go out this beautiful blue. So not original color. I want to see what's the difference, and I think you must be as curious as I am. So in today's live stream, we will try this plate and let's see what will happen. Okay, it is a little bit dusty. I may just use several tissues to wipe it off. Yes, I forgot to bring the goggle with me. It is really important, so I will just place it here. Okay, so, oh yes, the tissue. Look at me. So here, let's just wipe it off. Yes, a really beautiful plate like this one. So since the inner side is a little bit big for it, I may just try this surface because for ceramic, we always use the speed of 500. So that is the really slow speed. So if we want to finish this work in our live stream, we must make the picture smaller. So I will just try to, yes, let me open the light burn here. Yes, by the way, Ultralaser Master 3 can connect to our machine, to our computer through USB, and you can also use the Wi-Fi to connect this machine to our mobile phone, not only Android but also iOS. So it is as smart as the Ultralaser Master 3 do. So I've already opened Yes, I've already opened the light burn, so let us try to find a suitable picture here. Okay, wait a minute. This net is not so that fast. I may just try to reconnect it, not to the machine, to the internet. I mean, okay, so here. Let me find a suitable picture for it. I found one. Let us try this beautiful color here. And let me see. Okay, so for the ceramics, we always use the speed of 500. So I may just turn this to 500. Okay, so that means I need a really big little time. So that is 9. Let's do some measure. So here we got this ruler. Okay, okay, now let's see. Okay, inside this plate, the bottom of the plate, it is 134 millimeters per minute, almost 133 millimeters. So maybe, I think 75. Okay, let us see what if we just smaller this picture to 75. Let us see how many times we're gonna use. Okay, 1 hour and 25 millimeters per minutes. Still a little bit long, so maybe 70. Let us see how many times. Okay, 1 hour and 40 minutes. Okay, let's do the engraving scene. So, yes, I forgot one thing, guys. Every time before you just need to do the engraving, remember to test the focus. You see here, this focus is too low. I have to lift it up. Make it touch the surface and tighten the screw. Now we got this. So let it go back home. I want to it make I want to this I want this picture to on the right position. So maybe I just need to keep testing. Okay, let us see if we change the speed to 550. Can that okay? Let us see how many time. Okay, 1 hour. Now let's wear our goggles. Wear our goggle and once again frame it. So the machine is ready to working, you see. I'm just going to engrave a beautiful shape. I think it's some art design. It's kind of like a flower. You see, this machine is just moving very smoothly. Okay, it's kind of just to go. So if you're new here, we are Ortur. We are just here to do some engraving work on different ceramics. Last time we tried some white ceramic plate with the color paper on it. And this time we want to try some plate that has original color on it. So if you're interested, you can always focus on our live stream and hope you won't. I think this is very I think it's quite pleasure to see how it goes, and because I think it can be really interesting. The difference between this ceramic and that ceramic is so for this one, to be honest, I think it is not looks like engraved. It more looks like printed. If I do not use my finger to touch it, just watch it from very far away, I think it's kind of like some printed picture. It's not like engraved. So I want to see whether this will gonna be engraved. We've already tried some on this small board, like this one, but we haven't tried this big plate though. Okay. Yeah. So, okay, here we got this. Okay, I think I have already seen some pictures on there. While this little module moving from left to right, from right to left, one by one time by one time, these pictures just show up. So I want to talk about something about the health though, because we know if you are an old friend of our live stream, you can always know that we concern very much about your health because we are using the laser machine. That means it will output laser and do the work. So we know that laser is a really powerful beam and it can do some harm. Like what I am doing right now, I'm just wearing this protection goggle. You can see it is just with some orange layer here, and it can just make this light not harmful to your eyes. And our module also has this. Our module also have this orange layer here. It is the first step to help to protect your eyes. And we can just, yes, let me put it back. So, but you don't think with this orange layer your eyes is 100% safe. No, because sometimes you have to change the focus, and sometimes this orange layer may touch the object you were gonna do engraving or cutting work on. So I sometimes will just move this orange plastic away to make sure this module was moving without some stop. So that's for the laser. Remember to protect your eyes and to choose the material that we do engraving work on. Do not use it to engrave or cut plastics. So you know that our laser beam just using like some fire, more that is more efficient, that is more powerful to burn the surface of this object. So you think, so just imagine what will happen if if a piece of plastic was burned. So you can tell me on the comment area. So let me just drink a water. So just imagine that can be really awful, right? Because if we just burn the plastics, it will cause really bad smell. And if it's only smelly, that is not a big deal. But this smelly smell will cause health problem to your body. So last time we say if you really want to do this kind of job, we suggest you to do this on an open area. But right now we think you should not try this because it's kind of dangerous. We do not want you to get harmed. So that's for the health problem. But for the ceramic, it is quite safe because I can only hear the zzz sound of the laser touch the surface of the plate, but it doesn't cause any bad smell. Okay, let's just wait this picture to be finished patiently. So if you got any questions, you can just send it to the comments area. Our our friends will help me to let me know these comments. Okay, just like me, if I see this spot for a long time, uh, even I wearing wear these goggles, it's not harmful to your eyes, but your eyes also will get tired. So do not do that. And welcome new friends. So if you don't know what we are doing, we are Ortur, and I am full. Now I'm just using the Ultra Laser Master 3 Lite to do some engraving work on a plate. I can see, or I can already see two leaves. So I think after it finishes, it must be really beautiful. Welcome our new friends. In case you don't know what we are doing, I am Hu from Ortur. Now you're watching the Ortur Laser Master 3 engraving a picture on a original colored ceramic plate. Okay, I think I can show this one to you guys because we've already made some samples. So can you see it? It's not so that clear though. It's due to the light and the picture of this horse after engraved, it is also black. So let us see this big tree here. Yes, in this angle you can see it more clearly. So I think it is really a little bit different from this. Wow, I've already seen almost two complete leaves. I think it's really beautiful. I think because the picture is really much more bigger than this one, so I think it can be it is really beautiful though. The shape is big. The shape is clear. The line is clear. The shape is beautiful. Okay, see this? Yeah, we don't have a split camera today, so I can only help you to to see this picture after it's finished. So for me, compared to this plate, it really looks like some printed thing because we faced some color paper and the color paper just like you stick laser, just pop and the color remains on it. So yes, Tina, would you please help me? Yes. So here our old friend Tina. Yeah, I need to go to the bathroom for a little. So I will be right back.
Okay. And where is the bathroom?
Yeah, here. Yes, protect your eyes. I've already mentioned this.
Yes, and during this moment, if you have any questions, you can just write your question to the comment section, and I will be there to give you the answer to reply you. Okay, so at present now, the laser machine is still on the working now to engraving such ceramic tire So after we finish this one, we're gonna to show you for this working to the camera to let you guys know the details here. Okay. Actually, for this one, our Ortur Laser Master 3 LE, the working size is 400 by 400 meter. That means the 40 by 40 centimeter. If you have the big size requirement, you can buy our another model, Ortur Laser Master 3. We have the extension kit for you to buy with. The laser power for the, at present now we're using the 10 watt for the laser module for the laser head, but just few we have our the 20 watts. It's launched. So if you need 20 watts, you can buy our 20 watts with that together.
Okay, I am back. So very thank you, Tina.
Yes,
So
you're
here-
welcome.
So, okay, so now I'm back. So this picture is still going to be releasing. So if you got any questions, you can always ask me also. And now I can. Oh yes, the mic. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. So this time I can see this. So if you got any questions or you want me to introduce other material or some accessories that you're interested, you can always send it to the comment area. Okay, for this one, it is the Ultra Laser Master 3. I told you this is the Ultra Laser Master 3 Lite. And for the Ultra Laser Master 3, its maximum speed is 20,000 millimeters per minute. Its engraving area is 400 millimeters by 400 millimeters. It has 7 safety measures. It can be connected through USB and Wi-Fi. That means you can use the computer to control it. Also, you can use the smartphone to control it. And it also has several accessories, such as the extension keys, make the engraving area big to a bigger one, from the 400 millimeters by 400 millimeters to 400 millimeters by 850 millimeters. Yeah, it is more than doubled. So that's for the engraving area and the engraving speed. What's more, it has the accessory that is the foldable feet. It is really easy to fold, to lift it up if you got do some higher engraving work. So that is the Ultra Laser Master 3. So for Ultra Laser Master 3 and Ultra Laser Master 3 Lite, if they are using the same turn-while lathe module. Okay, it's kind of thirsty. Okay, if you're interested about our project, you can always send your needs to the comment area. Our sales will connect you and send you the catalog and the and other statistics you want. So you see, yeah, I think it already finished the half. Let me check. Yes, it only still needs 30 minutes more to finish it. Okay, welcome to our live stream. This is Paul from Ortur. You're watching the Ortur Laser Master 3 doing some engraving thing on the ceramic plate. So I'm just using this to do, okay, I think it almost finished half. Okay, let us check how many times we still need. Okay, only 32 minutes, so it's kind of fast because you see this ceramics is quite hard thing. So if you want to remain some pictures on it, you have to make sure the speed is on the right position, right setting. Okay, I think it is more than half, and it just moved to the, yes, maybe I think 450s. Okay, so if you got any questions, you can always ask me, and I will just give you the answer. So except for ceramic, our machine also can do many engraving work, such as this little cute cat. It was cutted. It is made of the acrylic. So, and what's more, we can do some engraving work on metal, only stainless steel or some titanic metal. It can be directly engraved on, but for some other kind of material, it can be not directly engraved because it has to be coated. Welcome to our live stream. I'm Fu from Ortur. And now you're seeing the Ultralaser Master 3 Lite engraving a beautiful shape on the back side of this bowl. Yeah, it is a plate though. Okay. Oh, yes, my back. So I think it just, yes, it will just finish very soon. So here we got this one. Okay, let us see how many time we're gonna use. We still need 20 minutes. So if you got any questions, you can tell me on the comment area so I can see you and answer you. Okay, I can already see this really big picture though. I think we've made a really beautiful job and I can't wait to show this to you guys. And let us see. So if you guys got any questions, just let me know. Okay, welcome our new friends. Welcome to our live stream. This is Pro from Ortur. Now you're watching the Ortur Laser Master 3 Lite to engrave on the surface of a ceramic plate, and it almost near the finish time. So we still need 16 more minutes. Yeah, the laser module is moving to the to my direction. So while it's moving around, I can see this laser sparkling more clear. So if you can see such light, don't wear it off, or don't take off your goggle. And yes, don't stare at it for too much time, because even the laser is not harmful through these two eyes, but it is really high light. The light is high, so don't watch it very much, and your eyes will be may got some problem. Okay, I can see this picture more than 30% and more than 90%, I think. So I'm so excited to show this to you guys. Let us check how many time we're gonna use. Okay, we still need 10 minutes. Welcome to our live stream. This is Paul from Ortur. We are using the Ortur Laser Master 3 Lite to do some engraving work on a ceramic plate. Okay, almost done. I think I can show this to you guys. And okay, I find there's several dust. Yes, the dust is on the surface of the ceramic. So I think after finished, I have to use the brush to brush away these kind of dust to make the picture more clear. So if you still got any questions, always remember to send it to the comment area, and I will give you the answer once I saw it. Okay, I think it will finish really soon. So let me see. Okay, less than 4 minutes. Okay, I think it almost finished. Let us see. Okay, the last minute of this picture. So welcome you guys to our live stream. This is Paul from Ortur. Now you're watching the Ortur Leader Master 3 Lite to do some engraving work on the ceramic plate. We want to know what's the difference between this colored one and that original colored one. Yeah, we know that some of this picture was just using some spray, not see what's the difference. Okay, I think we just did this. So let me just, oh yes, a little bit dust. So I will just use a little brush. Okay, let me fetch this catch these two plate and give you some. Yes, see here. This is the This is the white with a colored paper one. And to myself, I think it is really some kind of printed thing. You see, if I just put it away, it looks like you are using some color pen to do the drawing. But for this one, yes, you guys can see here, and it is cut it with this shape, and that is what we made. Can you see it? So if you want to make a how to say, if you want to make a decoration or use this to do some art art test or some uh, art output, I think you can use our engraving machine to do such beautiful design like this one. Okay, once again, let's see the difference. So this, the colored one, this, the original color one. So I think to myself, I believe I like this one more. Yes, I like this one more. Even though the color on it won't move off, I just think it's kind of like some printed thing, but it is really beautiful as the same. So that is what we did on this. So some of you may say, I do not want to engrave on such surface because I still want it to hold food. That is okay. Sometimes we can just make the picture on the edge. So I may just try to do some engraving work on the side. Okay, here. Okay, I want to test another picture on it. Okay, so I'm still using this size, so we didn't change the depth or the material, so you don't have to reset the focus, so that is okay. Okay, it will take a little bit a long time, so I think we cannot do this on our live. So let me see, we can do a smaller one on this little ball here. Yes, I can try the same picture but with a smaller size. Okay, let's do the magic thing once again. Okay, let's do a smaller one. And this time we need, okay, 90 minutes. So as I mentioned, even though the surface we're going to do engraving work is as down as here, but it has a curved edge. So while the laser module moving, the original orange layer may just touch the edge and just like this, you can see here. If I just make it to the right place of this focus. Okay, you see the bow will just move with this module. So I think I'm just gonna remove the orange layer here. Okay. Okay, this time let's do the focus and check whether it will move or not. Okay, now you see it moves without some barrier. So let's, yes, go back home. Okay, I need to stand up to see this more clearly, and I want the laser module to move a little bit slower. I think it's quite okay, this position, so I may just use this. This time we try the speed of 650 to see if whether faster speed can do the engraving on it. I already wear my goggles, so let us click start. So almost 20 minutes. Welcome our new friends to the live stream. I'm Pooh from Ortur. Now you're watching the Ortur Leader Master 3 doing engraving work on some original colored plates, and that is what we just made. We just did some engraving work on the back of this plate. You see, we got a really beautiful picture here. And you can see, yes, maybe this angle is okay. Can you see? Okay. So, and this is what we use to do the engrave. To use some color paper to uh, cover the surface and just use our machine to do the engraving scheme directly on the surface. And after that, we just brush out other color paper and we got this beautiful picture. So one is more looks like engraved and one is more looks like some printing thing. So it depends on which texture do you like. You can always try to choose the best way to you and just use color paper or not. That is all okay. So if you still got any questions, you can always ask me on the comment area. I will give you answer. So here, I think, okay, I've already seen some lines here. Welcome to our live stream, and I'm Pooh from Ortur. Now you're watching the Ultra Master 3 Lite doing the engraving work on a blue bowl like this one. And it's quite small because for ceramic, we always use the speed of 500 to 600 to do the engraving work because you know ceramic is quite hard, so it is not so that easy to remain some mark on this surface. Okay, so our live stream only has 15 minutes left. So if you still have some questions want to ask, this is the perfect time. I will answer your questions. So let me see whether do we have some questions. Okay, don't be shy if you want to ask some questions about products or you want to get our more you want to know more information, you can always tell us on the comments, and we will ourselves will send the product catalog or the price list to you, and to make sure you are clear enough to see this. So what's more, if you want to see more our machine, you can always click the link for more information. You can see more types, more works, and more accessories. Okay, it moves really fast. Let us see how many times we're gonna need. We still need 8 minutes, almost 9 minutes. Welcome to our live stream. This is Paul from Ortur. Now you're watching the Ultra Leader Master 3 Lite to engrave the surface of a blue bowl. And the speed we are using is the 650 maximum power. And we've already made one like this. And for this one, we use the speed of 500 and the maximum power. So we got this really beautiful picture here. It's not, it is stable. If you just use your finger to scratch it, it won't move out because it is engraved. That's a good point of engraving. And for this one is one that we made before. It's a plain. It is a white plate. Our machine cannot do engraving work on directly on white surface. So we just cover a piece of color paper on this surface and do the engraving on this surface. So that's what we got. It looks really pretty, really. I would say this is really complicated picture, but we still with beautiful details here. Even though there's really small dot on the inside, we still remain that. And for using the color paper, one thing you have to pay attention is that the color paper is kind of a little bit not hard to remove, but if you just get your patience on and just brush off the color paper. So that's for these two ceramic plates. And if you want to ask more questions, this is the time because our live stream only have 10 minutes more. So if you're interested, you can always follow our channel, you can follow our store, or you can go to the YouTube, find the Ultra Official to watch more video about our machine, and you can see how it works, what it can do, and what kind of results it gets. Okay, I think this olive wreath is gonna finish really soon. Yes, I just engraved an olive wreath on the inside. I think it's really beautiful. Let us see, we still need 2 minutes. Wow, only 2 minutes left. I'm looking forward to see this job. Okay, we got this. Yes. Oh, I just placed this olive wreath. I think if I just place it on the middle, that it can be really can be even better, but still good. You see? Maybe I can use some flashlights to let you guys see more clearly. And yes. Okay, can you see the picture inside it? That's what we just did. Okay. So that is the olive wreath we did. So if this is a decoration plate, you can always use our machine to do such art, create like this one, like this one. But if this plate you want it to hold food, right? You can always do the engraving work on this side. Yes, on this side, like this little bowl we just engraved a little prints on the side, and it won't touch your food. By the way, even if the engraved surface touch food, it is really safe for using it to eat. Maybe the cleaning is a little bit more complicated. So for ceramic, it is really a really usual material. You can see it everywhere. Even this coffee cup, right? You see, we engraved a really beautiful tree on this coffee cup. So if you are owner of maybe some bar, if you are a bar owner or a coffee shop owner, it is a really good way to customize your own cup, the cup that only belongs to your shop. Maybe you can just engrave your sign on it, your name on it, or your address on it, all your product on it. That is all okay. So remember our application. Yes, the application that can control this machine, the Laser Explorer. It can even create a QR code that has the information on it, and you can set a website or something and engrave the QR code on it. Your guest will scan it and find, wow. So I think that is really good as advertising. So that is for the ceramic. And our today's live stream almost end. If you are interested, don't forget to subscribe our channel, and I'm Paul here, and we will serve such live every week. Yes. For this week we made some ceramic, right? For the next week, the Mother's Day is coming, so we will try to use. We will show you with our Ultralaser Master 3 Lite what a handmade gift can you do with your to your mother. By the way, the Mother's Day is the week after next week, so the next week we will try to test several materials that we will gonna prepare for the Mother's Day. So this is for all for today's live stream. Don't forget to subscribe us. If you are if you are still interested, you can go to our official YouTube channel, the Ultra Official, to see more video. And also you can join our Facebook group to see more works, see more masters share their imagination. So I think this is all for today's live stream. See you next week.